Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel where we are carrying on with Mythic Ocean today. At the end of the last episode we uncovered this new little area. How exciting is this? Oh, there's a whale. Can we speak to the whale? We can speak to the whale. Let's see what he's got to say. Oh, his eye's a bit weird. Cobalt. I do not remember you, yet you have been here before. Somewhere within you, you already know this. Well, you know, I don't like you. You confuse me, you stress me out, because I don't think I have been here before. I don't remember this place. Oh, hello out there. Yes, you, I can see you. If you'd like to talk, please address the loudspeaker near the main entrance. I mean, I was going to go and speak to the fish over here. I'll speak to them, then I'll come and speak to you. Wait your turn, okay? Wait your turn. There's enough for me to go round. Who's this little fella? Ooh, you're an eel. It's another eel called Rivet. Ah, those glowing, flowing patterns. Mesmerising, eh? Yeah, cool. Okay, whatever you say. Oh, I certainly say so. You've been there forever, far as I know. Have I? I could watch them for hours. Okay, love that for you. Don't know what you're talking about. Ooh, it's... what is it? Is it moving? Or is that just the sea? What is this strange contraption? Okay, let's go and speak in the loudspeaker. Let's speak to whoever wants to have a chat. Little submarine. Oh, it's got a no entry sign though. Is this not the speaker? No. Ouch, I just hit my head on the door. Okay, that's not the speaker. Is it up here, maybe? Oh, very pretty in there. Look at the flowers. Like a flower me. It's like a little office. Wish my office looked like that work. Oh god, how do I get in? Game, how do I get in? Where's the loudspeaker? Okay, this thing glowed. Maybe it's this. Come on. Oh, okay, that's how I go down. Oh my god, how do I go down? Speaking to the loudspeaker. There we go. We've made a mess of that, but we got there in the end. Now then, any particular reason you're loitering outside my lab? It caught my attention. I haven't seen anything like this in the ocean. Is that so? Well, can't say I blame you. This station of mine is one of a kind. How can I help you then? I'd like to learn more about this place. Teach me your ways. Ha, I don't really do tours. Much too busy for that. But you're welcome to have a look while I work, if you like. You'll just need to let me scan you beforehand. Safety protocol. That okay with you? What do you mean by scanning? What does the scanning procedure work? How does it work even? The information I collect will only be used to assess you as a potential threat. Nothing personal, it's how I keep the lab safe. I'll keep the data for archival purposes, but that's all there is to it. That didn't make sense. Does that seem fair? Sure. Scan away. Very good, I'm going to open the first door in front of you. I mean, it's kind of underneath me, but, you know, technicality. Just step in once you're ready. Okay. Let's step inside. Ooh. Perfect. Now stay right there. You won't be able to move during the procedure, but don't worry, it only takes a few seconds. Oh, it's glowing. Is this safe? Is this too late? Am I deadly? Am I a safety concern? I hope not. I don't think I'm a safety concern. I just want to know what weird science you're doing. All right. And, that teleporter you're carrying, it's one of my old prototypes. Well, no worries. Feel free to keep it. The version I'm using now is much better. Anyway, the scan results are looking good. Congratulations, you're not an obvious threat. Yay! My parents would be proud. I'll open the second door for you. Just follow the tunnel straight ahead. Ooh. Let's poke our little fishy nose around first, though. I like these little plants here. Look at them, very pretty, very pretty. Okay. Let's keep going. Am I going to meet a god? A submarine god? Ooh, there's many doors. What's through this door? I'm already distracted, I feel. Ooh, there's a little fish. I can't speak to you though, sir. Are you okay? Are you here against your will, sir? Sir, say something. Okay, he's probably fine. Got some little mushrooms here. I wonder what they're researching. What science are they uncovering here? I can't remember which door I came through. No, that doesn't feel correct. Is it this door? Let's just try them all till something good happens. Oh, this is new. A little library. Well, I mean, you know, minus the books. Got the shelves though, but no books. Oh, wow. It just all leads to the outside world. That's boring. I thought there'd be someone in here. Let's keep poking our nose around. Oh, I've forgotten again which door I came through. Is there anything down here? Nope, just floor. Can I look through this? Nope, nope, no I can't. Alright, let's try this door. Yeah, I've completely lost my bearings. All the doors are the same. What is a door? Doors have no meanings. This is the one I came in from. Okay. So I've done that door. Right. Right, game. I've just done that door right. Right. So it's the one ahead. Ooh. Ooh. There's someone up here. Oh wait, no, okay, it's just the normal fish. You look important. How do I get to you? Do I have to go out and around? Let's try that. There you are. Let me in, I'm a friend. Let me in. How do I get in? This is not a door. Oh, is there a hole in the ceiling? Oh my god, I'd be so good at burgling a house. Like, look at these skills. Oh my god. I'm so good at breaking in. Let me in. It's got to be like in and around, hasn't it? That's where my brain logics are telling me I need to go. Right, let's try again. Let me in. Oh. I'm stupid. Okay, we found the way in though. Better late than never. Ooh, you're pretty but also unnerving. At last we meet face to face. Please have a look around. There's lots to see here. Ooh, you have a whale, friends. There's a big green button. Can I push it? Oh, I did. What does red mean? Ooh, we're moving. Was that correct? Hello. I've just pressed your button. I hope it's okay. Goodness, I haven't even introduced myself yet. I'm Alethea, and this is my humble workspace. And you are... Maybe you can tell me. Did that scan give you any clues? Well then. Is that some kind of joke? Remember, the only reason I collected that data was to determine if you were dangerous. The scanner just analyses your physical composition. It can't read minds, so don't worry. Your secrets are safe. A bit too safe, even I don't know them. But wait, are you serious? You really have no idea who you are? Pretty much. I've got a few leads, but I'm still piecing them together. No, I don't know. That sounds difficult. No wonder you're feeling uncertain. This situation, this station, I built, the work I do here. These things anchor me and remind me who I am. Without them, I'm not sure what I'd do. Don't give up hope though. Sometimes I find solutions to problems I forgot I even had. You said you wanted to know more about the lab, correct? Oh, okay, it's cute when it adjusts its glasses. Might I ask why you're interested? I was hoping to know more about myself, the ocean. This place is totally unique. Yeah, this place is unique. I want to know more about you. Oh, stop it. She liked it. Well, I certainly appreciate that. As it happens, I've been trying to unravel the mysteries of our world for a long time. That's why I built the station. It's a home base where I can conduct my studies. I'm doing some research now that might interest you, in fact. Feel free to ask me about anything. Oh, there's lots to ask, okay. A lot of speaking again this time. Tell me about your research. I'd be glad to. Not long ago, my instruments picked up some energy signals I didn't recognise. These signals were coming from the deep ocean, hundreds of fathoms below the lab. Shortly afterward, a cloud of strange organic debris appeared in the mid-seas water. Ugh, I hate when some organic debris just appears out of nowhere. I took some samples of the debris right away. I've been eager to study these samples and see whether they're connected to the signals somehow, but sadly I've been too swamped lately. If you're short on time for the project, maybe I can help. I can be a scientist. Nonsense, we've only just met. I can't put you out like that. Although, do you know Amar, by any chance? Or the twins, Ketri and Este? We're best friends, I know them. Good, I've done various kindnesses for them in the past, and they all owe me favours. Okay. So you want me to, like, bring them in and just make them do your work for you? That doesn't seem very nice. They were supposed to help me around the lab, but none of them have bothered to show up yet. What absolute snakes. At any rate, I could use an assistant on my current project, so perhaps you could speak to one of them for me. It doesn't matter who, it's a very simple task. Is that something I could entrust to you? No problem. Excellent, very much appreciated. Once you're able to convince someone, send them directly here. They'll know where to find me. Let's speak about something else. I'm thinking that Otter might be a good assistant. I feel like the twins would stress you out. Have you seen the big pod in the moss cavern? Yes, I've seen the strange pod. It's a fascinating thing. It even seems alive, doesn't it? I'd like to examine it further, but I've been reluctant to disturb it. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I found out there's a little bug called Lutra that's been living inside it. Really? That sounds remarkable. Oh god, Aletha's gonna dissect Lutra. Gonna vivisect him. Would you say it seems safe to go there now? Could I take a few samples in the area of the caves without worrying? Lutra seems totally harmless to me. You'll be fine. Watch Lutra just like completely bite off the head of this guy. I'm sorry. It's not my fault if they do that. I'm gonna make a few preparations and then I'll be off. Thanks for the information. No problem. Tell me about the glowing sheet floating above the station. Ah, yes. That is my solar sail. Have you wondered what provides this station with power? The answer is the sun. The sail is made of a flexible material covered in solar cells. The top of the sail has a negative charge while the bottom has a positive charge. When sunlight hits the sail, the resulting reaction creates a flow of electricity between the two layers. Then all I have to do is tap into that flow of power. Flow to... voila. Science. I don't understand the science. Yes, thanks for the explanation. Totally understood it. Ah, but then you might consider, how does all this work in the mid-seas where there's little natural sunlight? Would you like to know? Sure. Believe it or not, this station can move. I can raise it to the water surface or submerge it as necessary. At the surface, it's easy to capture lots of sunlight, but the deeper you go, the darker it gets, right? So I experimented with many different sail materials to harness solar energy more efficiently. But that wasn't enough. I also had to develop high-capacity batteries to store the power I generate at the surface where sunlight is plentiful. Come to think of it, my station is a bit like a whale. It can dive to impressive depth, but it has to return to the surface periodically to recharge. That's amazing. You're so smart and clever. We don't need to speak about that again. Let's put a pin in the solar sail conversation for now. Huge telescope, because that sounds exciting. Oh, the telescope. It's got a way of catching the eye, doesn't it? As you may have noticed, the bottom of the lab has a metal housing to keep the telescope safe. There's a switch down there you can use to open or close it. Give it a try sometimes. As for its purpose, I built the telescope to see faraway things above the surface more clearly, but I wanted to try scanning the seafloor with it as well. It's hard to travel too deep because of the water pressure. Much safer to view it all from here. I'm not gonna lie, friend. I'm not really processing what you're saying. It's just a lot of explaining of things I don't understand. I can't even speak now. How do you see what's on the seafloor when it's so dark down there? Exactly, that's the problem I had to solve. Of course you can't see at all without light, but I was curious whether anything on the seafloor might be giving off just a tiny bit, less than my eyes could see, even with magnification. So I outfitted the telescope with a system to pick up light, convert it to electricity, then amplify it before turning it back into an image. It's like being back at school. And that did the trick. There is something down the depths that projects halos of light. They're very faint, but they are there. I have no idea what the source is, still looking into it. Good luck. You can do it. You can do the science, I believe in you. How did you build this place? Believe me, it's been an arduous process. The final result's impressive though, isn't it? It even impresses me sometimes. But the station wasn't always as it is now. It's in a constant, never-ending state of refinement. And the most important tool of all is my fabricator. You may have seen it already. It's the golden structure built on the rocks above the water's surface. It's what allows me to manufacture my creations with such precision, including the lab itself. How does it work? There's so much science entering my brain right now. You're on the right track. Here's how it works. The fabricator requires some source materials. When I'm on expeditions in the ocean, I'm always looking for new things to feed it. Organics, rocks, metals, it can break down just about anything and reconstruct it. I also provide it with schematics so it knows how to build what I have in mind. Then I just fit the parts together and make sure they all work as intended. Sometimes they don't. No catastrophic failures yet, thankfully. Thankfully indeed. That's incredible. You're so smart. Oh my god, you're so smart. You're just so smart, but I'm now very overwhelmed from your conversation, so I'm going to leave. I need to speak to Amar, I'm guessing, or the twins, but I've already decided Amar is who I want to speak to. But you know, let's have a little explore first. Let's try and make some friends in the sea. Also, let's see what the difference is from me pressing the button. Is there a difference? Has anything changed? I don't think so. It all looks the same. Okay. I still have 2 fishies to speak with. Where are the fishies? I spoke to you and I spoke to you. Any more fishies? And there's a fishy. Hey fish. Stop swimming away from me. Come here. Ooh, you're a pretty shark. Citron. Oh, hello. Can I help you? Shark. Yep, that's what I am. To be fair, I do that when I'm like on a coach or in a car. I will, if there is a cow, I will announce there is a cow. So anyone ever sees. Areas tend to clear out whenever I'm around. Oh, I feel mean now. Everyone gets nervous, but all I'm doing is exploring. I'm just curious. Oh, I made it feel bad. Which makes me feel bad. I'm sorry, shark. I'm sorry. Oh, he's probably fine. He'll bounce back. He'll brush it off. All in a day's work. Right. Any more for any more? Any more fishies that want to have a little natter? No. No, I'm only seeing this sparkly maybe? Or is this a page? Oh wait, no, there were no pages here. It's got to be a fish. Is it going to be a crab? I'm feeling it might be a crab. Oh, no, it's a snail. Hi, snail. Called Mull. I do a lot of my best thinking out here, far away from everyone else. It's fun. Go ahead. Let your mind wander. Wow, that was really worth it. What riveting conversation. Okay, I'm leaving now. Oh god, there's millions I could speak to again. Okay, let's speak to Lutra first. We've found 5 out of the 6 gods. How exciting. Am I going to be the 6th? That'd be quite cool. I mean, I'm assuming I'm a god. It would make sense that I'm a god. Ooh. You're here? Hello. Why are you here already? Let's speak to Lutra first. Hi, bud. How you doing? What's wrong? This one missed familiar one. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I've abandoned my friend. I'm here now. Did something happen? Strange new one is in cave. New one brought device. Device using one came here to take things. Device using one is taking things now. I don't think Lutra consented to me sending my new friend here. I'm sorry. The device using one is a friend of mine. She's not here to hurt anyone. Familiar one trusts device using one? Ooh, actually, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Why? This one also lacks certainty. After taking things, device using one approached this one. Device using one used strange machine. Have that... Lutra, did they electrocute you? Did they stun you? Did they freeze you? This one was not asked first. This one had very great fear. Many lights appeared, moved back and forth. This one could not struggle, could not leave. Then over. Ah! This one could move again, so went inside pod. I'm so sorry that happened. I feel so bad now. No, nothing to say. Too much fear. Oh golly. Oh golly, I've caused the right mess here, haven't I? I'll talk to the device using one. I'll talk to the device using one for you. Agreement, thankfulness. Maybe device using one, not what familiar one believes. Familiar one should use carefulness. This one stays in pod until device using one gone. Oh, Lutra. Okay. Right, device using one. Alethea, was it? I forgot your name. Right, we've got a bone to pick. Okay, why did you zap my friend? Okay, I've got a bit too close there. Okay, that makes me feel really weird. I'm really up in your face. All right, looks like I'm about ready to head back. Shall we meet again at the lab? Can you tell me what happened between you and Lutra? Lutra? Oh, the little lava. Yes, I took a scan of it, just as I did with you when we first met. Did you have any questions about that? Are you aware how much you scared Lutra? It told me it was terrified. Terrified? Wait a minute. Wait a moment. It told you that? The lava can talk? That's astonishing. I never would have guessed. Oh no, I've made Lutra a science experiment now, haven't I? Please don't kidnap Lutra. That's not the point. Yes, it's amazing, but let's go with this one. Yes, it's amazing, but the problem is that you scared Lutra badly. You should have asked first. Yes, it was a regretful accident. Scanning life forms, including animals, is standard procedure for me in the new place. If they appear capable of speech, I always ask for their permission. In this case, I had no indication the lava could communicate. I'm surprised it was so upset, though. The scanning process should be completely painless. I think Lutra was frightened because it couldn't move and didn't understand what was happening. I suppose that makes sense. I'm sorry this happened, my friend. Perhaps I could develop a quick scanning device that wouldn't require the subject to remain still so long. Until then, I will exercise more care. But for now, I must get back to the lab. See you shortly. Oh, okay, you really just vaporized into thin air. Lutra, it's okay. The bad... I don't know what the other thing is, but it's gone now. You're safe. Familiar one. Speak thoughts together again. Oh, okay. You have nothing to say. Okay, well, you're safe now, so bye, sweetie. Okay, let's speak to Amar now and get Amar to be the lab assistant. Because I feel like Amar would be a good lab assistant. I would want Amar to be my lab assistant. Because the twins, I'd kick them out in about 5 seconds. Do me head in. Do me head in. Right, where are you? Where's the otter? If you were an otter, where would you be? There he... He's having a dance. He's spinning. Oh, that's so cute. Amar is living his best life. Oh, hey, friend. You ever just spin around till you can't feel your arms anymore? All the time, Amar. It's how I get out of bed in the morning. All the time. I don't know how that crab over there does it all day. I'm impressed. Well, let's head back to the grove. I'm going to just spin all my problems away now like Amar did. He was really living his best life then. You said you knew Alethea, right? She's looking for some help around the lab. Oh, yeah, of course. She's always super busy. It doesn't surprise me she'd be looking for volunteers. I was thinking you'd be a good candidate to help her out. Me? Seriously? Oh, God. What does she need help with anyway? She wants you to help her analyse some samples of a material she found. That's not really my speciality, friend. What about you? You're probably better with this stuff than me. I don't know the first thing about all those crazy gadgets of hers. Okay, we're not going to tell Amar that he owes her because that feels quite mean. Wouldn't it be fun to learn about the lab? Well, to be honest, Alethea's lab is not my kind of place. The water's so dark and cold out there, and I don't like being near all that weird shiny stuff. It'll be an adventure. Think about the stories we'll be able to share when you get back. Guy, you do have a point there, friend. There's a major lack of good stories about the mid-seas around here for whatever reason. Oh well, I'm just now remembering I owe Alethea a couple favours anyway. Alright, you got me. I'll go on my adventure and we can talk about it when I get back. Sounds good, Amar. Bye. Fun. Okay, I'm guessing we're now going back to speak to Alethea. I'm assuming I'm saying her name right. I don't really know. It's a bit of a guess. I'm not very good at reading in case you can't tell. I hope Alethea hasn't, like, kidnapped Amar. That would be really inconvenient if she has. Hi, friend. Good to see you again. Anything you'd like to talk about? Have you examined your samples from the moss cavern yet? Yes, I've looked at them closely, and I must say, the results have changed many of my basic assumptions about the ocean. But first, let me thank you for helping me understand Lutra better. I'll be thinking differently about how to approach unfamiliar life forms in the future. This is the personal character development we like to see. Now then, would you like to hear about my findings? Yes, please. Excellent, let's start with the basics. All those odd fern-like plants growing near Lutra's pod are very unusual. I can't stress that enough. The fern cells have more in common with the pod than anything else in the ocean. I suspect the pod somehow created the ferns, probably via waterborne spores. Yeah, that makes sense. I totally understand what you're trying to say. There were ferns inside the pod too, but Lutra had to leave because they stopped growing. Yes, exactly. I did see the remains of many well-eaten ferns in the pod. So, if the pod, the ferns, and even Lutra have so little in common with other life in the ocean, my hypothesis is that they all came from somewhere else. Another planet, perhaps. Another world. I don't know how that's possible, but I can't think of a better explanation. Wow, I never thought that Lutra might be an alien. But if you think that's crazy, wait until you hear what I discovered about Lutra itself. Oh god. Is Lutra an alien that's going to eat my brains? I think you'll find this quite fascinating. As you know, Lutra is capable of telepathic communication. So far, this seems to be a one-way thing. It can't speak to us, but it can't read our minds. However, the data I gathered suggests the parts of Lutra's brain that grant it this power are underdeveloped. Is Lutra a baby? Oh, I suppose it is a larva, so I mean, that kind of makes sense, I guess. They're likely to grow substantially at some point, and who knows what it'll be capable of then. That's exciting! I agree, I'm excited to see what happens with this strange creature. Finally, here's the last tidbit, and it's a doozy. When it's within its body, Lutra has what we call imaginal cells. These cells will one day transform into new body parts as Lutra takes on a different form. Lutra's going to become a sea butterfly! In other words, Lutra is meant to undergo metamorphosis, which isn't too surprising. But it gets weirder. These imaginal cells of Lutra seem to be in a constant state of shifting and changing. I have no idea what to make of this. Maybe there are many different things it could turn into depending on its environment. Ooh, does that mean that, like, we can shape Lutra into forming what we want them to form into? This is very exciting. My guesses are very well informed. It's true. Thank you for listening, my friend. It's a joy sharing these findings with someone else. That's okay. And how did the lab work go? Frankly, it could... Oh, sorry. It could have gone better. The first task was to compare the samples I found recently to others I've collected. I needed my assistant to view them all under a microscope and note any differences. I explained all this to Amar, but they weren't very attentive. Once I went back to my own work, it wasn't long before I caught Amar losing focus, daydreaming, even dozing off. The audacity of him. I decided to take over at that point as I didn't trust them with the next task. This involved exposing the samples to various external influences such as heat, cold and electricity. Oh, he looks so stressed. Oh, okay. Turns out Amar was the incorrect choice here. But even when all I asked was for Amar to fetch me each tool as I needed it, they looked nervous and panicky. Fragile things were nearly broken more than once, but it all got done eventually. I mean, that's okay then. Sorry, I picked the wrong person. No need to apologise, wasn't your fault after all. Oh, and thank you for speaking with Amar. I appreciate the effort. If you want a job done well, nothing beats doing it yourself, I suppose. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I chose the wrong person. Oh, and now Amar's gonna shout at me. I don't want Amar to shout at me. But yeah, I think I'm going to wait till next episode for Amar to shout at me. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it there for today. If you did enjoy this episode, please do feel free to like, comment and subscribe. And let me know what you think Lutra's going to turn into. You know, it could be a butterfly, could be a shark, could be like a brain-eating zombie. Who knows at this point, you know, who knows? But yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a lovely day and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Your science stresses me out. Your science confuses me. I don't understand what you're doing, friend.